Question 3. DS. On a certain trip, John traveled at a constant speed of A miles per hour for 3 hours and B miles per hour for the remaining 5 hours. What was his average speed in miles per hour for the entire trip? Condition 1. 3 times A plus 5 times B equals 490. Condition 2. A plus B equals 126. Solution. Let's solve this DS question using the variable approach. Here we are dealing with average speed, which is the total distance over the total time. Let's apply the 3 steps suggested previously. Follow the first step of the variable approach by modifying and rechecking the original condition and the question. In 30% of the cases, we can solve the question at the first look by modifying and rechecking the original condition and comparing it with the statements given in the conditions. Then, John traveled at a constant speed of A miles per hour, which means 3 times A miles per 3 hours, and as he travels for 3 hours, he covers a distance of 3 times A miles. Then he traveled at a constant speed of B miles per hour, which means 5 times B miles per 5 hours, and as he travels for 5 hours, he covers a distance of 5 times B miles. Therefore, the average speed equals the total distance over the total time, which equals 3 times A plus 5 times B over 8. So, let's look at condition 1. Then it tells us that 3 times A plus 5 times B equals 490. Therefore, 3 times A plus 5 times B over 8 equals 490 over 8. Thus, the average speed, which is 3 times A plus 5 times B over 8 miles per hour, becomes 490 over 8 miles per hour. This value is unique, so the condition is sufficient by CMT2, which means that the number of answers must be 1. Condition 2 tells us that A plus B equals 126. We still have 2 variables in one equation, which will not give us a unique answer. So the condition is not sufficient by CMT2, which means that the number of answers must be 1. Condition 1 alone is sufficient. Thus, A is the correct answer. Answer: A.